Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to kind of go over the leak we got with Sombra. Now I know I'm a little bit late with the this video, but it's still important, and I know there's still a lot of people that don't know much about it. So yesterday, around 24 hours ago, pretty much exactly, we got a leak, and it showed kind of like a news article over Sombra, and it shows a picture and everything, and this is what she looks like. And so it's pretty interesting in a lot of ways. First of all, it's awesome to finally just see her because, you know, up until now, for several months, we'd only seen the little Sombra hacker icon. So it's really nice. And, you know, some people are questioning whether this itself is Sombra or if it's some other character that has a relationship to Sombra. But I'm 99% sure it is Sombra. That's what Sombra's going to look like, because in a news article you wouldn't write, you know, Hero Sombra, she'll be hacking her way into the build later tonight, and then show a picture of someone that's not Sombra. That's not how that works. You know, if you're showing a picture of someone right under a title talking about a specific person, that picture is going to be about that person. So that is definitely Sombra. But it's definitely interesting. I really like the kind of color palette she has, you know, the kind of purple on it with the Uzi. She's actually holding kind of like a SMG thing. And if you look on her belt, it looks like there's a few things, you know, if we're going if there's maybe some invisibility type of thing, maybe those things she deploys and people can become invisible in an AoE, or, you know, it allows, you know, I don't know, but they definitely look like something's going to be coming from that belt. And then, I don't know if there's kind of like, it almost looks like a sword, but it's not a sword, probably, but it looks like there's something that she's possibly on her belt as well. I can't really tell what that is, but the text under the little article says, the text that we see is, protect the castle doors from Zomniks and Dr. Junkenstein's evil allies. You know, try your hand at 3 different difficulties. The harder the difficulty, the more points you can earn. And that's kind of above the picture. So that's probably talking about the Halloween update, because, you know, in the same news article, so it's probably, we're probably getting both, you know. I'm expecting Sombra to come with the start of the Halloween update rather than the end. But the text under it says, Sombra is one of the world's best and most notorious hackers. As a child, she lost everything during the Omnic crisis. And then something she uses computers to survive. She worked with the Los Muertos gang in Mexico, executing increasingly more, and then I'm assuming hits, like in terms of like hacks or something, I don't know, because that's getting cut off as well. And then something about until she attracted too much unwanted attention and had to go underground. During that time she upgraded, and then that's kind of cut off as well. And then she was recruited by the mysterious Talon organization, while Sombra seems content to work with, and then, you know, cut off as well. So it definitely seems like she's probably going to be a villain, just because of the fact that, you know, Talon and stuff like that. But it's definitely really interesting to see this, especially since we're also hearing a lot of stuff about the update. And one other small thing, not about the Sombra update, but the fact that the first part of it was protect the castle walls from the Zomniks and Dr. Junkenstein's evil allies. So if we get a special brawl, it's probably going to be kind of like a survival horde wave type thing, or in my hope, they're adding an entirely new game mode, you know. And of course it doesn't need to be competitive, not maybe like, you know, when you play competitive, but just kind of like a fun little survival thing, kind of like Man vs. Machine was, because that would be really cool. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I just kind of really wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the leak itself, even though I'm a little bit late on the video. But yeah, so the article says she'll be hacking her way into the build later tonight, and that was yesterday. So, you know, of course that's meant for when the article actually gets released rather than, you know, when it was leaked. So as of right now, I don't know when it's actually going to be, you know, the article's going to be released, but hopefully it's soon, because I think we've all been waiting for Sombra enough. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing for more Overwatch content and news. And like always, guys, see you next time.